hunted out with the king. Bratislav was postmaker. He was very proud of his daughter Anya. He was about her of the time. My daughter is richer than the king's ambassador, perhaps even richer than the king. He took all who would listen. Eventually, the king heard about Bratislav's routine. He ordered him to the palace. You don't destroy the king. The king rose angry. A girl who whispered that my ambassador is me. Is it true? Bratislav said, trembling. The king whispered to a servant. The servant left and returned with 30 eggs. If your daughter is as wise as you say, the king said, tell her how to take from the egg. I give you a bag of gold if you suck it. But come back without the chick and you will be banished for a year. The terrified shoemaker took the egg to his daughter. Anna looked at them and laughed. The eggs could never be hatched. Father, they are bull. Then I will be banished. Bratislav ran. Don't worry, Anna said. She bought some beans and took them to her father. The next day, Bratislav waited until he saw the king's carriage traveling down the road. He then went outside and began planting the cooked bean in his garden. The king watched Bratislav and smiled. Why are you planting those beans? The king said. They want to grow. There, my daughter said, we can indeed grow both beans. Bratislav said, especially if you, the king, can comment to be hatched from both eggs. The king was surprised that the girl responded to his challenge in such a smart way. He gave Bratislav a bag of gold to reward the girl's clever thinking. The king wanted to outsmart the girl. He has restored a smart square of clothes. I give you more gold if your daughter makes sail for a large ship from this food instead of clothes, the king says. She must complete the task twisting a twig. Enough. You'll be banished for 5 years. What do we do now, Bratislav? Don't worry, Anna says. It will be fine. Next day, Anna gave her father a small piece of wood. Tell the king that I will gladly make the sail, she said. But first, he must use this wood to make a large ship. I will then twist the sails onto the ship. The king was astonished at Anna's daring response. Really, the girl must be as clever as her father and both. The king handed Bratislav a cup. Tell Anna to empty the water out of the ocean with his cup. If she sucks, I marry her. If she turns fast, you'll be banished forever. The shoemaker went home and took Anna up the last impossible task. Bid me farewell, my good daughter, Bratislav said sadly. The king said he married me, and yes, she was true. Trust me, father, you won't lose your home, but you might lose your daughter. The next day, she gave her father several ropes. Tell the king I emptied the ocean, she said. But first, he had to use their ropes to tie up all the rivers that followed into the ocean. Bratislav Deviller squared Tanya makes it. The king then asked to meet the girl. She got plenty dresses but stood told the rest. He saw, too, that she had a bright smile. Her eyes were strong and clear. Was it really the one who had sent the witty message? He asked himself. The king decided to give her one last test. The sail can travel the farthest, he asked. The matter, thunder, and answered, it can be heard in both heaven and earth. Your royal commerce also travel far. It goes around the world on the lips of your subjects. The king was now convinced. He knew that Anna would be a queen worthy of the throne.